Hello, my name is Dayan Siebra, and this video today is for everyone. Dayan, why everyone? It's not specifically for anyone. No, it's for everyone. You know why? Because this video is about bad breath. Do you like bad breath? Have you ever spoken to someone who has jaguar breath? So do you know what the big problem with bad breath is? It's that people don't tell you that you have bad breath. So sometimes you have bad breath and people don't tell you, man, you have bad breath. No, they don't say that. Look what happens. Do you think that happens? You come to talk to someone and this happens? Hello, friend. I want to talk to you about something very important. Then the person goes and does it like this. Oh my God, what a stench. That's not going to happen. You know why? Because people do it that way. Hey buddy, what's up? Fine, fine. All right, people don't have the courage to tell you that you have bad breath, that you have a sniffle, do they? So I want you to listen to this video, watch this video with a lot of love, a lot of affection. We're going to talk about the 5 natural ways to get rid of tonsil stones. Tonsil stones or caseous tonsillitis is one of the causes of bad breath. In other words, how to remove cases, which are those little balls at the back of the throat. Look at your photo. And we're just going to show you here today how to solve it in 5 natural ways. But you'll only see this video if you start by subscribing to our channel. So scroll down and start by subscribing to the channel and liking it, because this video is really cool. So for those of you who don't know, tonsillar caseous, that is caseous of the tonsils in the throat here, are little balls that look like cheese and have a very bad smell. Worst of all, they're very common. Caseous in Latin means cheese, so the little ball looks like a cheese. So it's a little cheese formed in the amygdala. The amygdala is that organ in the throat where you open your mouth and see those 2 balls. It's the tonsils, which many people have removed in childhood, but it's a very important organ that protects the entrance to your body. It protects you from bacteria. And these little white dots called caseous have nothing to do with tonsillitis or infection. They may even be infected, but not in principle. And how does it form? Our tonsils have crypts, cracks, indentations. And when we eat, a lot of food sticks to the tonsils. All you have to do is ask someone to eat a cookie. Have you ever eaten a cookie? And then you ask them to open their mouth and look inside. It's probably full of cucumber paste. It's disgusting, isn't it? So this food accumulates in the amygdala. It starts to ferment. Imagine what it's like. This can be self-diagnosed. You can open your mouth, look in the mirror in a clear place, and you can see that there are little balls in your throat. This food ferments and can cause irritation in the throat, itching, pain, difficulty swallowing. You may feel something straying in the back of your throat. Our throats normally already have bacteria, often good bacteria, which help protect our bodies. Then when you form this casus, which is leftover food there in the tonsil, then these bacteria together with the cases start to eliminate a sulfur vapor. It's like the business from hell. And this leads to bad breath or jaguar breath. You might be asking yourself, but come on, doesn't bad breath come from the stomach? Did you know that only 1% of bad breath comes from the stomach? The rest, 99%, comes from sinusitis, otitis, pharyngitis, and tonsil stones. As well as tonsillitis and bad oral hygiene, which is people who don't like brushing their teeth, don't floss, you name it. What are the main symptoms of tonsil stones? Firstly, jaguar breath or bad breath, or you could also call it rotten mouth. Here in Sierra we call it rotten mouth. Rotten is what we call it. Pain when swallowing food or a metallic taste in the mouth. You may have little stones in your tonsils. You may see little peanuts stuck there in your tonsils, in your throat. In other words, these are pieces of material, of food that have already calcified. It really looks like a broken peanut. All food, once chewed, passes through the tonsils and accumulates in these crypts. Look at the picture of the tonsil again. How are we going to expel this food? Often with water, with teas, or sometimes with a cough. These stones not only contain calcium, but also phosphorus, ammonia, and magnesium. And what's the best way to prevent these tonsil stones, these cysts? Oral hygiene, and of course proper nutrition, as well as using probiotics. One example is kefir, and there are 2 videos about kefir here on our channel, so watch them as soon as you're done. So the good bacteria in the gut end up helping to combat the harmful bacteria that often cause bad breath. Brushing your teeth regularly and gargling also help prevent them. Treatment depends on the size of the stones, these calluses, and also on the size of the patient's or person's discomfort. You can go to a dental surgeon or, more specifically, an ENT specialist to have the stones removed from your throat, but this is a more aggressive treatment. Here are the 5 simplest treatments to prevent and treat them. Treatment number 1, mouthwash with water and bicarbonate. So you take a glass of water and a pinch of bicarbonate and gargle about 3 times a day, mainly after your main meals. Gargle vigorously, then do it because it will help to remove those little stones. It will also relieve the pain. Treatment number 2, chewing garlic cloves. Then you say, but garlic cloves stink more than breath. You can use an antiseptic mouthwash after the garlic clove, but garlic has antibiotic properties. You can chew a clove of raw garlic several times a day. I wouldn't advise you to do this after dating. Treatment 3, onions. Onions are also antibacterial, so start adding onions to your diet. Treatment 4, lemon. Lemon juice or lemon water, as we've been talking about and advocating all day. The acidity of lemon can fight these bacteria, yes. Treatment 5, rinse with organic apple cider vinegar. Half a glass of water with half a glass of organic apple cider vinegar, preferably warm water, and you should gargle 2 or 3 times a day. Now, if these 5 treatments don't work, you go to an ENT doctor. Right, Otorino is the one who takes care of your nose, throat and ears. You go there and he might even perform a tonsillectomy, i.e. the removal of the tonsils. I'm not saying he'll do it, but it is one of the treatments. Are you going to spend your whole life with jaguar breath, bad breath, and pain? No, maybe he will. So you see, the recipe is simple. Choose one of these 5 recipes, okay? And be happy, live with fresh breath. Don't be afraid to tell people and share this video with everyone. Don't just share it with people who have jaguar breath. Share it with everyone to help people, to help the world, okay? If you like this video, comment below. I suffer from this problem. No one will ridicule you. Comment if you've seen it in your throat. Comment if you've used one of these methods and which one worked. Choose one of these 5 methods and start using it. Give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you're a woman and want to do a course with us at home via the internet, you'll do the My Best Version course here below. The link in the description of this video. Live with passion, live with health, live with God. A hug on the heart.